Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you're feeling amazing, happy, healthy, thriving. Today we are talking about Instagram marketing for your juice bar. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who are subscribed to the channel and have pressing the like button. If you like the videos, here's a reminder to do that. Appreciate the support and also appreciate your comments. And so for those of you who are new to the channel and you don't know who I am, you don't know what we do, I've been in this juice bar business for over a decade. Myself and my agency have been helping many people like yourself go from just having a concept and an idea to helping them in every phase of launching their business from start to finish. And so moving into today's topic of conversation, which is really one of my favorite conversations, because as I've grown as an entrepreneur, I've really learned to appreciate how powerful and important marketing is. Now, I know we all know that marketing is important, but I find that we may not get it just yet in the same way that everybody knows their health is important, but it takes sometimes them getting to a place where they have a chronic or terminal illness to realize how important it actually is. And so my intention today with this video is to emphasize the importance of this specific mode and method of marketing, as well as to give you guys some tips and tools and strategies as to how you can utilize and leverage Instagram to its greatest capacity. Now, the other thing I want to mention beforehand is I know that I'm going to be sharing a lot of things that are going to take time and attention. Know that as the business owner, you do not have to be the one to constantly market on Instagram on a regular basis. Now, you might be, but you might not be. So for us, even in our own businesses, I don't handle all of the Instagram marketing. I oversee it, I know what's going on, but I'm not there day to day doing a lot of the things that we're going to be mentioning to you guys because it's not the greatest use of my time, which is why for us as an agency, we actually manage many of our clients' Instagram. So if this is something that you're interested in, by the end of the video, I'll share my contact information and you guys can reach out to me personally. We can discuss how we can help you with that as well. So diving into why is Instagram important for your juice bar business marketing and potentially the most important medium that you can market your business. Now, it's for a few reasons. The first reason is that right now Instagram has somewhere in upwards of 500 million daily active users. That's a lot of people. The second reason is that 70% roughly of those Instagram users are women. Now, if you know anything about the target demographic of any juice bar business, it is women between the ages of roughly 25 to 45 who are active and health conscious. And all of these people are on Instagram. So if you want to be in front of your target demographic, Instagram is the place to be. And not only for that reason, but Instagram is a great medium to build a new client base, as well as, which is my favorite thing about Instagram, to re-trigger them to come in more often. So if a lot of you guys haven't heard me talk about sort of base marketing concept and principles, I always say there are two stages to marketing. Now, these two stages may have some overlap, but the first stage I call the saturation phase. In this phase, you are attempting to saturate the market, meaning you're going to get everyone who is a prospective customer in your business, you're going to get their attention. You don't want people walking into your business 6 months to a year to 2 years after you've opened saying, oh, I live around the corner, I didn't know you guys were here. That means that your first phase of saturation was not successful. And then the next phase is what I call the re-triggering phase of marketing. This is where you've already saturated the market, you've got your Instagram following, and you are actively posting on a regular basis to re-trigger them to come into your business, to invest in your product more frequently, and hopefully to invest more money in your product, because there's really three ways in this business to make money. Get new customers, have existing customers come in more often, or have the existing customers come in more often and invest more money. And Instagram allows you to do all of these things. So these are the reasons I really love this platform. So now let's talk about some of the creative strategy. Now, what I notice when I look at a lot of juice bar owners' Instagram accounts is I see a few things that are happening, right? the things that I see that are happening are, one, they're either not posting frequently enough, so they might be posting once a week, twice a week, maybe once every few weeks. But with this medium, you will get the most benefit if you are actively posting every day, right? And that means on your timeline as well as your stories, because Instagram released this feature maybe about a year ago or so, based on when I'm making this video. And this is going to make sure that you're more top of mind, because people like to stay on top of what the stories are, because those tend to disappear after a short period of time. And so they have this sense of urgency of being able to see what's going on. So you can use that as a way of saying, hey, check out what's on our timeline. We've got these new specials, or hey, the environment is, jovial right now. There's a lot of people in here taking shots. Come join us for a wellness shot, right? There's so many things you can do with your stories. And so talking more about the creative, most people, when they're posting on Instagram, are usually taking one of two approaches. They're either saying, oh, here's a picture of our product. Isn't it beautiful? Come on down, buy the product. Or if they're even a little bit more advanced, they might say, here's this drink. It's got celery and kale and cucumber in it. This is good. Celery is good for this. Cucumber is good for this. Kale is good for this. Great. Now, these things are beautiful. There's no problem with that, but they're limited. They don't take on the full essence of what content and creative marketing is about. And I just want to break this down for you quickly. Whenever you're creating content, you always want to connect it to whatever your customer's actual goals are. So the goal of your customer isn't simply to drink a juice. They are drinking a juice because they want to accomplish optimum health. They want to accomplish optimum health because they want to have a great quality of life. They want to live a long time so they can be there for their family. Ultimately, these are all of our end goals. And so when you're creating any branding content or marketing content, you always have to connect why your product or your business is going to help your customer reach their end goal. Because people don't make decisions for logical reasons. They make decisions for emotional reasons. And you have to connect to the emotions of your customer base to get them to act and do it more often and build juicing into their life, or drinking smoothies or acai bowls into their life as a daily habit. And the way you're going to do that is through telling compelling stories about how your product is going to get them to that goal. So that's when I talk about the creative. The other thing too is if you're taking images, because Instagram is a visual medium as well as a written medium, make sure your images are high quality. Right? They have to be beautiful. As they say, people eat with their eyes and then with their mouth. And I've seen too many people taking pictures of products that just don't look appealing. And people are superimposing, meaning they are projecting that when they see an image of your product, if the image is low quality, they are assuming your business is low quality, the product is low quality, and so forth. Whereas if they see an image that's appealing, it's high quality, these kinds of things with your brand allow you to charge more premium prices, attract customers to come in more often, bring more value to your business overall. So spend and invest the time and attention and the resources, financial resources, into getting these things done well. These things are so important, okay? So the next thing, let's talk about another strategy, which is influencer marketing. You guys may or may not have heard of this term. If you don't know what it is, it basically means you're finding people who have an audience that is a part of your target demographic. Now, because Instagram is a worldwide platform, when looking for influencers, it is so important that these people have an audience in your area, targeted area. It's much better to find someone who has 1,000 followers that are in the neighborhood of your juice bar than someone who has 10,000 or 100,000 or 1,000,000 followers who are all around the world, but none of them are in your area. Because if you only sell your product locally, guess what? Having somebody with 2 million followers can't do much for you. Now, they may have some followers nearby, you don't know, and just by sheer demand, it might be that case, but it's really important to focus. So this is why, you look at people like local yoga instructors, fitness instructors, nutritionists, right? Maybe colon hydrotherapists, people who have an audience online, naturopathic doctors who see clients in your area, because when they promote something, it's going to help your business, your brand. So with influencers, you're going to need to find a creative agreement with them, and it can be a full spectrum of things. Some people might do it just because they love your business. Some people might do it for free product. Some people might force you to pay them for it, which is okay. Some people might do joint ventures, meaning you have a venture where maybe they're a naturopath and they come and give a talk in your business in order to get exposure to new clients, but also they're selling a cleanse that you're going to provide the juices for that specific cleanse. So now you can sign people up to this, joint package that you've created with this person. They get a portion of the sales, you get a portion of the sales through selling your product, and everybody wins, right? That's a joint venture. So you'll have to come up with the creative solution for that specific relationship because there's a number of ways that it can be approached. So figure that part of it out. But it's important to leverage this medium, these kinds of people in your marketing. The next thing we'll talk about is similar to the influencer marketing, but something that you're going to do, and you're going to outsource this. Once again, as a business owner, I don't recommend you spend your time this way, but it's important to direct your team to do these things. And it's to get an individual or someone on our team, if you're going to work with us, to comment on the pages of the influencers, comment on the pages of your target demographic, meaning if someone's checked in a yoga studio through the places portion of Instagram, you want to be able to comment on their page, give them a compliment so that they become just aware of your business. Oh, interesting. I didn't know this business was there. Oh, now I know. When you comment on the page of the influencer, when other people go to comment, they see the name of so-and-so juice bar. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're located down the street. That's interesting to me. I should go give them a visit. I'm going to follow them now. They're going to go on your page and check you out. So this is a great way of raising awareness. The more you can do this, the better, because it just expands your presence. And what you know about, or you'll learn about marketing is all about swelling the environment and coming from almost every direction so people are living in the atmosphere of your business, your brand, and your product offerings. And so this is a reason for us as a company, we're using all of these platforms between making blogs, using YouTube, Instagram, the list goes on and on and on and on, right? Podcasts. And so you have to do this as well as a company, and Instagram is the primary focus for now. So the other thing I want to talk about is paid advertising. Now, with Instagram, you can run ads. Facebook, if you don't know, Facebook owns Instagram. So you'll do it through the Facebook platform and then advertise through Instagram. And you can decide where you want your ads to show up. But once again, focusing on your target demographic. It can be people who are followers of yours, or it can be people who have certain interests, and running compelling ad campaigns. And the keyword is compelling. Too often I see people run campaigns and they are mediocre at best in terms of their motivation to get someone to take action. If you put a posting out there for someone who's not a customer of your business, and you say, hey, come and get 10% off of this drink, guess what? It may or may not motivate them. Most likely, if they take advantage of an offer like that, they'd probably just come anyway, because 10% isn't compelling. If you tell someone, hey, we're going to give you 50% off more, we're going to give you your first drink for free, we're going to give you this juice or smoothie, and if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back, right? These kinds of things are really compelling, and you have to get people to a place where what you're offering is motivating them to go out of their way to come and visit your store, because the base philosophy is that even if you lost money on the first visit of your customer, your new customer coming in, you have to ask yourself, how much are they worth a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months, a year from now? You will make the return on your investment tenfold, 20-fold, 50-fold, 1,000-fold, right? Depending on how frequently they come and how long you're in business. And so you need to be willing to lose a little bit of money, if necessary, on their first visit to gain that lifetime customer value. And the only way you're going to do that is through having compelling offers up front. So that's really, really important with any medium, whether you're using paid or you're using organic reach. The last thing I want to talk about is, with that, as people follow your business, you want to have that compelling offer. Direct message that to them. Hey, thanks for following us. For new time customers, we have this special. Come in and grab a juice and get a free wellness shot. Come in and grab a juice, bring a friend, get 50% off, right? Whatever the list is that you're going to offer is that you're going to create, make sure that's going directly into their inbox, and have some sort of time orientation on it, because a lot of times human beings, we don't take action unless there's scarcity to force us. So, hey, come in the next week and take advantage of this offer. Use this coupon code to get the offer. The last thing that I want to say is, when it comes to any form of marketing, Instagram included, since we're on this topic of conversation, make sure you're tracking your efforts, right? So have coupon codes for specific things so that you know, hey, this offer really, really works, as opposed to all the offers being the same, using the same coupon code. You're not going to be able to manage or scale what you can't measure and what you don't understand. So it's really important that you have specific metrics connected to every single marketing effort. And this goes for Instagram, like I said, and everything else, whether it's your flyer marketing or your paid ads through YouTube or whatever mediums you're utilizing. So if I could impress anything on you in this video, it's that Instagram marketing is so important. It's probably at this stage, and it could change, and it very likely will change because everything in marketing in the world of digital advertising always changes. But who knows, for the next number of years, most likely it will still be Instagram. And so you want to leverage this tool. And like I said early on, it's probably not going to be you if you're the business owner and you're watching this. It's potentially going to be someone on your team, or you can reach out to us to discuss how can we help you with your Instagram marketing. You can reach me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. Be happy to talk to you about that. But the most important thing is use it, utilize it, leverage it, right? Because if you're not using it, you're not going to be gaining the value. And like I said before, think about return on investment. Yes, you're going to have to pay someone a monthly fee to manage this for you, but you have to think about how many more customers is that going to get you in the short term, in the long term, between sheer exposure and being able to re-trigger them on a daily basis to come into your business more often. It'll be worth it by magnitudes. So hope this was helpful. For those of you who liked the video, haven't pressed the like button yet, press it down below. You can get a notification. There's a notification bell next to the subscribe button that will notify you anytime we put out new content and more videos. If you guys aren't following us on Instagram, you should definitely do that. It's just Start a Juice Bar there. And we have a podcast that's on Spotify. Our podcast is also on iTunes. Our podcast is also on our website. You can find all the episodes there. So you can listen passively as you're driving to either work or you're going somewhere to get some motivation, some information about starting your juice bar business. This is Andrew McFarland with StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you guys are doing amazing and thriving. And we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video content. For those of you who are not sure what the next steps are, but are really inspired to get your juice business off the ground, we have, for you, created this free ebook, The 15 Steps to Starting Your Juice Business from Scratch. There's a link in the description below, and that will walk you through the step-by-step process of how to go from the beginning and just having an idea to all the things that you need to do to open up your business and launch. Beyond that, if you want to go even deeper, there is an opportunity. We have created an online course, which is also linked in the description below, which is a more detailed and granular offering to give you a deeper understanding of everything that you need to do to go from A to Z. So I hope you guys enjoy these resources, and I look forward to seeing you guys launch your businesses, and I'll see you guys at the next video.